Hi guys, and welcome back. Today I got a video I get all the time, a question on how do I properly transfer my weight? How do I start the backswing? Where should the weight be on my feet? You know, you hear different, kind of ideas out there. Some people will tell you need to keep your weight planted on the left side the entire backswing and downswing. Some people say you really want to shift off, shift right, shift left. So which is correct? How am I going to be able to get power in the golf swing? And how do I ingrain this to make it kind of smooth and rhythmic so I'm not trying to force this in my swing? So I got a great drill for you. It's going to help you to smooth all this out and get a really powerful swing. First, let's talk about what the proper weight shift is. Now, as I set up to the ball, let's just go ahead and grab a club in your living room and work along these drills with me. As I set up, I'm going to have a nice little amount of tilt in my spine at address. And the idea here is that I'm going to shift a little bit of weight to my right side, inside of my right foot, as I load up, and I want to keep that nice angle of tilt as I go back. So we can see there, I've rotated around my spine, got a big turn, but I haven't started to sway or shift or do anything like that. So we do want a small weight shift as we go to the top of the swing, but what I don't want to do is I don't want to shift too far. So as I get this tilt, I don't want to do this as I go back and really slide off the ball to the right. You'll see now if I do that, the inside of my foot comes up off the ground. And now I know I've slid too far, my upper body's going too far this way, and in the downswing I'd have to slide back over the other way. It's just a lot of movement. So if you're out there maybe chunking one ball, hitting one ball thin, a lot of times it comes down from that extra movement and you're not being able to time up contact. So I want to go ahead and have that little bit of spine tilt at address. I want to go to the top and the weight's going to shift to the inside of my right foot. Now in the downswing, we have to shift back to the left. You watch all the pros as they're coming through contact, most of the weight is going to be on the right foot. Now it's going to be about the center of the right foot. Since the hips are rotating, you may see that right toe or inside of the right foot barely start to come up off the ground. But in general, I want the same idea when I went back. I don't want to go ahead and slide way over here and have my foot coming way up off the ground like this, because now I'm sliding too far forward. So that's the proper amount. We want to go to the inside of the right foot going back. As we shift down, now it's coming to the middle of the left foot, and I'm coming all the way on around to a good full finish. You'll see my right toe is on the ground, and my hips and my shoulders have all rotated through to the target. That's what we want to do in the proper motion. If we start to slide too much, we're going to get inconsistent. Now, another thing you may hear out there is that you want to stay stacked on your left side. This has been a very popular thing the last 5 or 10 years, is that we're going to start out with a weight on our left side, go to the top with weight on our left side, and come down with weight on our left side, and that makes it seem a little bit simpler. Now, in theory and idea, sounds pretty good. If we just keep everything left, it's going to be a lot easier to make contact in that way. But in reality, it actually makes things tougher, because we're naturally, as we're swinging down, our arms are shifting momentum toward the target, and our tendency is going to be to come down too far that way. So if I set up to this golf ball and I have my weight left, with all the programs that teach you to keep your weight left, there's a motion where you have to kind of throw your weight going back right in the downswing to compensate for that, so that you don't chop down too far into the ball. So I won't get into a lot of the details there, but you'll see, some moves as far as you're coming down, feel like you're thrusting your hips toward the target and your upper body leans back to compensate. And that's a pretty big compensation. It can do a little damage to the back. It makes it a little tougher in the golf swing. So you can play good with your weight left the entire time, but not really what I would recommend. And you're definitely going to lose a little bit of yardage doing that. So I recommend nice weight shift like we talked about before. So let's go ahead and do a drill now that's going to help us to ingrain this weight shift. So I'm going to step back from the ball, put my feet close together, and now in the backswing what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little mini step. So just about 4 or 5 inches, a little mini step, and as I swing to the top, now my weight's on the inside of my right foot. As I'm ready to start the downswing, I'm going to take a little mini step to the left and let my weight come all the way on through to the finish where I'm balanced over my left foot, my right toes on the ground. So go ahead and do these drills along with me. Set up in your living room, a little mini step to the right, step to the left. And I'm making sure it's on the inside of my right foot, center of my left foot as I'm coming through. Do about 100 repetitions of this. I'll go ahead and do a few more. That's going to feel pretty good. Once we're comfortable with that, we're going to do 100 repetitions to take out the step. And now we're going to feel that same pressure in our feet like when we were taking a step. We're just not going to actually take the step. It's going to look something like this. There we go. So I'm putting pressure in my feet, just like I was before. Feels pretty comfortable now. Now, once we've done that, we're ready to go to the driving range, hit some balls, and ingrain those steps. But you want to do the reps. The 100 reps is going to help ingrain this, get some muscle memory. That way, when you get to the course, it's going to stick with you. If you just do it 5 or 10 times, you're not going to get that muscle memory. So now, once we built this in, I'm going to have the same feeling of pressure in my feet, make a nice full swing. There we go. Hit that nice and solid, right on the center of the green. Work on that weight shift. It's going to smooth you out. It's going to get you hitting it better. Good luck to you guys. I'll see y'all soon. All right, guys, so I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and click the like button now. That really helps us to grow the channel, to get more popular, and to be able to create some more content for you guys. Also, click the subscribe button. That way you'll be notified when we have our latest, greatest videos. We're going to be focusing a lot on getting more distance in the future, so you don't want to miss out on those videos. As a bonus for you guys today, I'm going to go over the #1 lag mistake in a video that's coming up here in a second. I'm going to play a preview of that video. Go ahead and click the link that pops up in the screen or down below in the description. You'll be able to get instant access to that video so you can start picking up some more distance right now. Plus, you're going to get 5 bonus videos on top of that. So good luck to you guys. I'll see you all in the lag video. Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm Ballard, and in today's video we're going to talk about one of the absolute worst drills for creating lag. It's a very common drill that I see. And in this drill, what we're going to do is we're going to set the wrist very early to create an angle of lag, and then we're going to try to hold this throughout the swing. It's one of the worst things that you can do to build lag. I'm going to talk about the science behind why this is the case, and I'm also going to give you a great drill to help you improve your lag, all in this video. Let's go ahead and get started. If I do it this way versus holding that position, exact same thing happens when we're building the lag in the golf swing. So what we want to do is throughout the swing, I want to have a very low and wide takeaway. So I'm not going to set my wrist early at all. If you look at a lot of the top players, you look at Adam Scott, very wide takeaway, not very much wrist set at all. You look at Rory Mcilroy, you look at Tiger Woods. All these players are using a wide takeaway and not getting very much wrist set, so that later in the swing, as we start down, we can increase this wrist set, and we're really only going to max out this angle of lag for a split second in the downswing. Okay, so a 3-step drill here. Now, as we get started with this, I want to remind you that the fulcrum in this golf club for getting a massive amount of lag is right at the end of the golf club. This is where I want my hinge point to be. I want to use the full length of this club to build lag and then release lag.